Good evening. It has been a journey with setbacks and bumps along the road, but tonight city police say Regina is enjoying its lowest rate of crime in nearly 2 decades. New numbers released today show total crime has dropped in the Queen City by more than 20% since the early 1990s. But the numbers also represent something else. Despite the progress, Regina remains the crime capital of Canada. Global's Ross Needs has more on the changing face of crime in Regina and what police say still needs to be done.
I still have to go on the dark side just to survive, you know. I have to support my children.
Geraldine Whitehawk admits she's often been on the wrong side of the law in her life. But like many in central Regina, she's felt the effects of crime as well, having been robbed of everything only 4 months ago.
Like we had everything, you know, and then we work hard for it, and then it's gone in a minute.
After being a victim firsthand, Whitehawk says she doesn't believe new figures showing Regina's crime rates are at their lowest point since 1991.
That's according to their
It's just that, you know what, nobody reports it because you know that nothing's going to be done.
The report shows crime dropped in Regina by more than 5% last year and by 21% since 1991.
It's not by accident that we've seen these reductions. It's been a concentrated effort.
The only downside is that because it's dropping in most other major western cities also, Regina remains the crime capital of Canada, despite major improvements.
Well, certainly it's not a position that we'd like to see ourselves in, but as I mentioned, we're encouraged.
In all the numbers, police say property crime is the big mover, mostly when it comes to motor vehicle thefts. 10 years ago, the number of vehicles stolen in Regina in a single year would have filled all of the parking stalls around Taylor Field twice over. Today, about 1,500 cars are stolen a year, only filling these parking stalls once. The police service says community policing and specific strategies for reducing crime are making an impact. Their latest effort is a focus on break-and-enters that had seen a spike in the last year. And while the title, Crime Capital of Canada, is not appealing, both police and the city say the focus is on simply improving.
We're not sitting back and leaving it alone. We're making sure that we have a very strong police presence in those areas and that we've got strategies in place to improve it.
It's never status quo. We cannot afford to sit still.
I don't have no faith in the police.
Still, Geraldine says she's resorted to taking matters in her own hands.
I lock my house up pretty good. I have weapons by my door, front and back.
Not trusting police or falling crime stats to keep her safe. Ross Needs, Global News.